So this is a brief rundown of Eclipse here. We've got here. I named it Eclipse. Well, a friend of mine, she named it Eclipse. She was trying to think of names for it, and she came up with Eclipse because we just added a solar eclipse this year. So that was it. So she got named Eclipse. I love that name. And then I looked online and found actually the whole range of guitars called Eclipse. So there you go. I thought I was being all unique. There you go. Anyway, she's got black Music Lily, just straightforward tuners on it. I had a bit of trouble with the top locking nut, even though this bar is in the right place behind it, this wouldn't clamp the strings properly. So they've got little washers underneath there, so the washers are pressing the strings down, and that's solved the problem. Since then I've ordered a Music Lily one of these, and I'm hoping when I switch those hats over, I'm hoping I won't have to change the whole thing. Maybe just the hats enough might grip those strings, but now they're gripped and it's staying in tune, which I'm really thrilled about. This neck pickup there is switched on by one of those buttons. See the button, the top button? Well, yeah, let me have a look. Just want to sort this out. Okay, right, there you go. That one's for the neck, that one's for the humbucker, so just push them in. If I want them both on, push them both in, right? So yeah, that humbucker needs to be nearer the strings, and so soon I'm going to put a sponge under it or lift it somehow. Yeah, just the way it's done. That's it. Anyway, I always wanted to, when I first got this, was to change it. It was a Squire Affinity, and it was in rocket red. And so the first thing I did was put a belly cut in it to make it more comfortable. So there's the belly cut there, you can see it. The panel that you can see there has got all the wiring, and the actual unit that operates the LED lights is under that panel. There's another panel at the bottom there, and that's got the power bank that runs the lights, because these lights just couldn't run on a standard little battery, and it needs something with a bit more going in, so the power bank solved the problem. So anyway, they got the belly cut. That was the first thing I ever did to it, was the belly cut. And the next thing I did to it after that was put an arm contour on there as well. So that's the arm contour. I don't know where that's showing there, my arm contour there. And actually the way I did that was crazy, right? I didn't want to disturb the red paint when I first got it, so what, too much, so I didn't want to like sand it all off or anything, so I cut a groove in there and filed it all out, and then compressed the thing down and heated it while I pressed it, and it made a kind of rough belly cut. It had a problem, but it was a bit dentish. It just didn't look nice when you saw it in the light, you know. But it was still a good arm contour. Did I say belly cut again? Anyway, so I got my arm contour. That's the first thing I did to it, arm contour and a belly cut. But since when I come to spraying it this time around, spray it black and doing everything to it, this time around I went and smoothed off all the edges to make it feel soft around the edges like a Stratocaster. Because when I first got this guitar, I just wasn't keen on it. I realised that I'm just not a Telecaster fan, you know. But hopefully I will be now with this, because I'm loving it. You know, I've got it set up and it's playing pretty nice. There's the odd little string that up here somewhere that just don't quite ring right, one note or two. But I'll get there eventually with my little bits of tweaking, and I'll get it to go nice, you know. But overall, it really does play pretty nice, and it's got a nice action to it. So you know. On this recording, I'm using OBS Studio. It's really hard to stay in shot, you know. You need a better setup, and I should have spent more time on it maybe, I don't know. So it's going into a Boss Katana with a little bit of reverb on it. Right, that's it. Let's put the bridge on. So. As you can see, the humbucker's well, as you can hear, the humbucker's closer to the string, so it's much louder than a neck pup. So I'll be sorting that out. I'm also having a bit of a connection problem under here as well. So I've ordered one of those input jacks or output jacks, whatever it is, that goes in there that grips it more. It's got more things gripping it, so that'll be going on soon as well. I've got the dots up the side of the neck there, but I just painted them on with a little tiny white marker pen for now, and I've got dots ordered and I'm going to stick them on. And at the moment I've got no plans to put any dots on the actual front of the neck, you know. Yeah, I was going to say, at one time I stained this neck and it looks horrible, and I messed around with it for ages and ages and ages, and in the end I just thought, you know what, just spray the whole thing black. So the whole thing got sprayed exactly the same and done with a 2K clear coat. When you look at the back of the guitar there, so that's where I showed you earlier, that's where the charger is. I always leave that open on guitars. I don't know why, a lot of people do, don't they? I just do because a lot of people do, and I thought, what's the point of covering it over? You know, you might want to adjust the springs easy, so I wasn't bothered about the back of it. So, like I said, that thing there is covering up wires, and the actual unit is behind, underneath there, in their unit. Quite hard to show you this stuff. And yeah, that thing there is covering over that power supply, holding it in. So I'll probably repeat myself here. So anyway, so there you go, there's the humbucker. So now if I turn it down, put distortion on, I've got a Wampler Pinnacle Deluxe now, going through that. A spark booster going through it, might change it a little bit, hopefully gives it a slight bit of something else apart from more noise. top frets there, see, it's not showing very well, is it? But they've been filed out a little bit, you know, like they do with Steve Vai guitars. I can't remember what the name of that is. So anyway, I really, playing the guitar, just playing it, is not what I'm any good at. And I enjoy really just playing onto backing tracks. So hopefully let's see if this works out. And when I put the lights on, I get a squeal for everything. Let's do that. And here's the light thing, this, yeah, operates the lights. So I get a squeal for it when the lights are on. But the music goes over it, so it's not too much of a problem. Okay, let's turn these lights on. Hear that scream? There you go. That's that, and then let's get it in whatever mode. What mode are we in? I don't know. Open and closing, what's that do? Transition. There's a few different modes here. The camera don't pick it up very good. Running water, whatever that is. Let's leave it on running water. So it makes a load of screeching noise and stuff. Let's get the camera a bit better. There you go, so that's it. Well, as you can see, I'm not a professional. So, you know, that's it. That's Eclipse. So, it's got loads of glitter on it, but unless the light actually catches it nice, unless the light's catching it's nice, you ain't gonna pick up the glitter very much. But anyway, I'm still working on it, doing all the little bits that need tidying up on it, but basically it's playable now and I'm enjoying playing it. It's alright, except it's heavy, but that's alright, I'll deal with that. So yeah,